So welcome to the seventh Bhava. Okay. So we have completed half of the Bhava series. Now we are beginning the seventh Bhava. Like how I said in the beginning of the first Bhava, it is very, very important because it is the foundational Bhava. Understand? It says who you are and what you are. Like I said, if you imagine Indira Gandhi, automatically the hairstyle will come into the picture. If you want to remember Subhash Chandra Bose, the dressing, that military color dress will come to your mind. Now, if you want to come to South and if you want to recognize what is that, MGR is a hat and specs will come. Or if you want to recollect Gandhiji, again is a walking stick and specs will come. That means the first bhava is the identity. It is who you are. Without that, your existence is not there. Similarly, now we are going to the second half of the bhavas. That is the seventh bhava. Seventh bhava also is very, very important because it says who your spouse is. Understand? So in matrimonial compatibility, I taught you why it is very, very important. There we saw how the first six bhavas are given to the native and the next six bhavas are given to the wife. Right. In matrimony compatibility, that is where we understood why Libra is given that much importance. Okay. Similarly, here we will understand the very much importance of the seventh bhava because, like I said, seventh bhava shows the who is your wife, how she looks. Everything is said by the seventh bhava, similar to the first bhava of the native. Not only that, more than the wife, yes, wife is important. That is the reason the entire horoscope is divided into first six and next six. You are in charge of only the first six. The next six depends upon the your spouse. Okay. And some might ask a question, sir, if spouse only is not there for them, that's a different scenario. We will discuss. That's not a problem. Okay. But otherwise, in all probabilities, six belongs to you, six belongs to her. That means what we can say immediately when we say Bhava number 7, it means it represents sharing. Seventh Bhava means sharing. And even when I was teaching you Varga Chakra, whenever a planet is running the seventh, I used to say in Varga Chakra, did you earn your profit and give it to anyone? Or if it is a female chart, I used to ask, was your salary taken fully or in part by your husband on a monthly basis and all? Why? Because seventh bhava means sharing. And usually this sharing is done by whom? Between the husband and wife. Sharing of resources, sharing of love, and sharing of themselves, right? All that is done by this, the seventh bhava person, that is wife or husband. Okay. Though there are many karakatvas represented by the
Namaste,
seventh
sir.
bhava, namaste, madam. Good evening. Though there are many things represented by this seventh bhava, one thing is very, very important is marriage is one thing which is widely asked, and rightly so, because they say a person's life is incomplete without the other half. So only they told other half. The other half is the better half. Understand? So imagine, without Shiva, Shakti cannot exist, and without Shakti, Shiva cannot exist. That is the reason they told. What they told, other half. That means you are incomplete. Without your partner, you are incomplete. Understand? That is the beauty of this seventh bhava. There are many other karakas, close to 50 other karakas there. I will give you that. Understand? That you can use. For example, your seventh lord is going in, sitting in 10th house. Maybe that related earning you will do. So knowledge of that is also important. But in the contemporary, what is important is the questions related to the seventh bhava. Immediately, if anyone today is coming, the first question related to the seventh bhava is, sir, I want to get married. How my husband or wife will look like? Okay. Let us assume the question is, how my wife will look like? Okay. Let's take one example. Let's assume a native is born in Libra Lagna. Okay. A native is born in Libra Lagna. Okay. Now, who will be the seventh lord for this Libra Lagna?
Ruchikam, Mars.
It will be Mars, but it will not be Ruchika, it will be Mesha Rashi.
Sorry, sir, Mesha.
No problem. Okay. So the seventh lord is Mars and the seventh house is Aries. Suppose if this Mars is in Leo, okay, if this Mars is in Leo, then all the karakas of this Leo is represented by the wife. That means she might work in a government, or in her house there will be somebody working in a government job, right? Or she will be very good at administration. Sometimes she will be short tempered. Okay. So all those things associated to that Leo will be given by this Mars in Leo. But to know how she will look like, here another planet is also coming into picture. Who is that? Karaka. For Rashi, the Graha Karaka. For Bhava, the Bhava Karaka. Now the Rashi Karaka is undoubtedly Venus in case of a male chart. Suppose at the same time, if my Venus is in Gemini, then she will appear very, very young. Understand? Irrespective of her age, your wife still looks young, they will say. Okay. Her age and her appearance not even resonate. She looks very much younger. Suppose that same Venus is sitting in Cancer. That means she will look very beautiful, very artistic, very meticulously dressing. Understand? So like that, the Karaka will tell the appearance of the person. That means whenever we want to describe or you want to predict how the partner will be, it is only simple job. One is you have to see the seventh lord. At the same time, you have to see the Karaka. Of course, the aspects, the conjunction, all that will change. Understand? But this is the core. Now that Venus is aspected by Saturn, the seventh lord is getting combust. That angle is different. Okay. That intensity will vary, but the core structure will remain the same. In Cancer. Okay. Now let us assume my seventh lord is in Cancer and Venus is in Capricorn. Then what we can say?
Sir, in Cancer, Venus, seventh lord.
Seventh lord is in Cancer.
Cancer. Venus?
My seventh lord is in Cancer and Venus is in Capricorn. Then what you will say?
Sir, we will say the characteristics of Capricorn as well as Cancer both, right? Because
Correct.
seventh lord will take the characteristics of Cancer and the Karaka will take the Capricorn characteristics.
Correct. That means if the seventh lord is in Cancer, that means, and the Capricorn is not a sign for beauty, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That means what? She may not look, she is still beautiful, though she may not, what is that, maybe this thing, but along with that beautiful, she will be very mature. Understand?
Because of Cancer.
Correct. Because of the Cancer sign, she will be matured. Okay. And there we told the person is looking very young and beautiful. Here the person will still look beautiful, but she will look very matured person. Understand? This is very, very important.
Seventh lord as well as we have to calculate with Karaka Graha, Venus.
Correct. Karaka Graha.
Where is it in Karaka Graha? At the same time, seventh lord. Okay.
Correct. Fine. Now let us assume the seventh lord is in Mesha Rashi. Okay. Leave the Karaka. Now I'm just saying seventh Rashi is Mesha Rashi. Now, what you will say? Seventh lord is in Mesha Rashi. Okay. At the same time, what is that? Venus is in Ashwini. Or let me make it more simpler. Seventh Lord is in Mesha Rashi. At the same time, it is in Ashwini Nakshatra. Little inner we are going. No, you all have studied this Rashi Karakatva course. That is the reason in the very beginning of the Bhava itself, I took Graha Samyoga and Rashi Karakatva. Without that, it is useless to study Bhavas. Understand? So, now seventh Lord is in Mesha Rashi and it is in Ashwini Nakshatra. I'll come to the Nakshatra next. Seventh Lord in Mesha Rashi means what you can generally make up of the person's capability.
Very active.
She'll be very active, but that is also true. But if you go and deep and observe this Mesha Rashi, they say it's not a proper structure. It is made up of ups and down, hill, mountain, right? So it's a up, down, everything is there. That means what we can say, the wife may look unstructured. Understand?
Okay.
Acha,
Not a
look-wise,
proportion,
okay, look-wise.
look-wise, not a proportionate. Understand?
Got it,
Okay.
got it.
Now, because it is in Ashwini Nakshatra, she will also be what? Very intelligent. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Understand? Suppose if seventh Lord is the same Mesha Rashi, if seventh Lord is in Bharani, then wife will be what? She'll be slightly adamant. Understand? Why? And some fights with the family members or siblings. Why? Because we already told Bharani has a fondness towards what? Land. Duryodhana's Nakshatra. Right? When I took Bharani Nakshatra, close to 3 days we did. Didn't we see? Anybody who's
Yes,
born
yes,
in
sir.
Bharani, they will have that this thing for the land and property. Next, suppose the seventh Lord is in Kritika. Then
Sir,
what?
age
All
difference,
age,
the age difference
correct.
we will tell.
Age difference, that is very much true, very much perfect. And character-wise, here you are saying the marriage right, to see how the spouse will be.
Is it audible what sir is saying?
Yes, ma'am. It's audible, ma'am. Clear.
Yes, yes,
You
audible.
might have to relog in.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಪ್ಪ?
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
So someone please message Uma madam in this thing and ask her to relog in. So that is the reason maybe she is not able to hear us. Maybe she thought class
ಅಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ
didn't
ವಿನಯ್,
start.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಆಗಿ.
ನನ್ಗೇನು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ?
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದು.
ಹಾ,
ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ರೀಲಾಗಿನ್ ಆಗಿ.
Fine.
ಸರ್.
Now, welcome madam. So now, if the seventh Lord is in Nakshatra, Kritika Nakshatra, automatically what kind of words she will use? She will use words which will be like fire. If you say, hey, bring me a coffee, hey, you bring me a coffee. Understand? For every word, there will be one
Ordering.
opposite word. Okay,
Ordering.
yes. Fire means one more thing is for every word there will be an against word. I am no more less than you. Understand? And Kritika is also a sign of a razor. That means either directly they will be responsible for cutting the ties with the native's family, or indirectly they will put some kind of magic mantras so that native is separating from his family. Understand? So like this, we are to try and decode. Then already you people only told Kritika means adamant. That means she will never listen to anyone easily. Okay, and she might be trying here for what kind of job? Now, if a native is having his seventh Lord in Kritika Nakshatra, I already told you when you people are asking, sir, if planets are sitting different planet, different nakshatra, I gave you that secret code. I am not going to teach different planet, different nakshatra. Use this code and you can write volumes together. Generally, any planet sitting in a nakshatra, it will give same result only. Additionally, if you want, you have to count the houses, it will give. Here, if the seventh Lord is sitting in the nakshatra, that is in the, what is that, nakshatra of Kritika, then what kind of jobs a spouse may try?
Sir,
Very
it's
simple.
about the job of
Administrative leadership roles.
Administrative roles, leadership
Government,
roles, government job, perfect, super government job, teaching job.
sir,
Why?
knowledge,
Because
knowledge related, sir.
knowledge
They are
related
unending
job,
knowledge.
medical
Mm,
related.
that is what. Okay, why? Because here seventh lord is sitting in the nakshatra of fifth house of the Kala Purusha. So all the fifth house jobs and sun related jobs she will be definitely trying. Understand? So like that, the sutras are very, very easy. Only thing is they are hidden, given in the books. Understand? So very now we all know Ashwini means intelligent. Okay. So one thing we very closely we understood. That means what? Without Rashi Karaka, without Nakshatra, understanding Bhava is not what is that? Impossible. But I can say it is only 70% complete. Yes, without Nakshatra knowledge, Rashi knowledge also you can say. But that will be biarting. Means on Bhava logic you will give some predictions. Okay. From seventh lord in first Bhava, how many houses it has moved? Okay, which are the houses it will see? Seventh lord in third bhava. Okay, from third bhava it is aspecting 9 houses. From seventh bhava, how many houses it has gone? Oh, 9 houses it has gone. And it is sitting the third bhava. So 3, 7, 9. Like that you will combine. Perfect. But if you want to go into more subtler thing, then definitely you should have the knowledge of Rashi Karakatva and the Nakshatra. That is the reason we completed Rashi Karakatva and parallelly we are doing the Nakshatra course. That is the only reason I am taking it side by side. Okay. See, if somebody is coming to you, you are using one Gocharam, or let us assume anything. He is having around 40 to 45 years of age. He is coming to you, he is running Shukra Dasha, and which is at the same time, it is also the fourth lord. Let us assume. You are saying, sir, you are running 3 years of Shukra Dasha, you are going to buy an house. That prediction will be true. Understand? But he is not going to be impressed. He will say, right. Anyways, in 40, 45 years, everybody is going to buy. What is the big deal? Like that, he'll say. But if you are going to say, sir, last week you went to a doctor appointment just for a checkup, but you went into a surgery, is it? Tooth surgery. Then you will be shocked. That is Rahu, Maha Rahu. That is what we are going to study in a month or so. Okay, where 5 complete days, you are going to study the innermost secrets. There you will be able to even decode the chart just with Rahu's position. If you say Rahu's position, you can decode so many things. Why I am saying everything here in the Bhava course, each and everything are interlinked. A Bhava cannot be studied without Gochara Rahu, Gochara Ketu, Nakshatra, and Rashi Karakatva and Graha Samyoga. If these things you know, 90% easily you can say. Yeah, let it be any chart. But time right, wrong, Drik Panchang, Vakya Panchang, let it be anything. Still you will be able to give a very, very comprehensive prediction. Understand? Okay. Now, let us take one example. For same Tula Lagna, okay. Who's the seventh lord?
Mars.
Mars.
Mars. Mars.
Mars.
Now correct. Now let us consider this Mars in Capricorn, and this is a male horoscope. Okay.
Exaltation.
Okay. If you want, you write the chart. Okay. Tula Lagna. Seventh lord Mars in Capricorn. Seventh lord Mars in Capricorn. And Venus in Scorpio. Venus in Scorpio. Saturn in Libra. And put the sun also there only.
Yeah, along with Saturn, sir.
Yes, madam. And that Saturn is Astangam, means combusted. Mars is in Shravana, means Shravana Nakshatra. And the moon is in Pisces. Pisces and Dhanu is Tithi Sunyam. Pisces is and Dhanu Rashi is Tithi Sunyam. And Ketu in Gemini. Jupiter in Cancer. For this Libra ascendant, what is the position of seventh lord?
Exalted position,
Seventh
sir.
lord is excellent, sir. Where is
Exalted and
Mercury,
in
sir?
third
Exalted
house.
fourth lord.
Fourth lord.
Fourth house.
Fourth house.
That and all is
So
okay.
it's
What is the position of
exalted, but the
Sorry,
Digbal,
No, it's
fourth
Digbal is not
debilitated,
there.
sir. No, sir, it's debilitated also, no, Karka wise.
oh it will become debilitated?
Sir,
Like
exalted.
Mars,
Mars is
So
exalted.
exalted,
sir.
but the Digbal is very weak. The position is weak, otherwise it's exalted.
No. Okay. Why are you saying its Digbal is weak?
So because according to Kalpurush, fourth house, it's a debilitated position.
So, as per
It is
your
in
logic,
Shravana
whenever
Nakshatra.
see, first of all, you should understand Nishbala is more powerful than Digbala. Now, for a person, let us assume a male who wants to go and attract a female, he need to wear a very attractive coat. He need to wear a very, what is that, good jewels, car, everything. Then that woman is seeing him means that is whatever you are saying, that Digbal Venus means exalted Venus, that useless Venus. But Kamal Hassan wears only black dress, one jeans pant, just he goes unshaved. Do you think still girls will not fall for him? Automatically girls will fall for him. Understand, a Nishbala Venus is 100 times powerful than a exalted Digbali Venus. This is what we taught in Varga Chakra. I think people who are studied will know that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. A Nishbala will hardly, he is in his relationship also, he is the one who rejected all the three wives, not the wives rejected him. Understand, this guy was not able to be proper with even one person, though they tried to be proper with him. Right from Sarika to Gautami Tadumala. Or even for that matter, last one, Puja Kumari. Okay. Debilitated Venus, Nishbala Guru, these and all are very, very powerful. If a person is having 7th house Jupiter, how much ever you are a great master, you can never win him. You will find all the possible ways to overcome that Guru, and Guru only will accept that. Understand? Throughout 20 years, one of my Guru, Jain Rajaram, used to keep my mouth shut and say, when you are teaching, definitely will become a good teacher, because till today he has fought with everyone on the Facebook, but with me, he could never do. Why? Because he only agreed. Your Nishbala Jupiter in 7th is very, very powerful. Or Nishbala Shukra is very, very powerful. That means Nishbala is a very special concept. Why? Because that is already in Nishbala. It don't know how to use its power. It can use all its power. A king cobra will only spit a little bit of poison. But whereas a small cobra is there, right? It will use all its fang. Understand? So Nishbala planets are very, very powerful. Same is the case of Kamal Hassan. Here, that is not in Nishbala. Now, for example, you are saying it is in Nishbala. Is Kamal Hassan a good bodybuilder or not? He is one of the first natural bodybuilders of cinema industry or not?
Yes, Guruji. He
Right?
had that.
He is one of
Yes,
those.
Guruji.
He is one of those very first bodybuilders without any steroids in the beginning. Of course, in later movies and all, he took off late. But in the initial days, he was one of the first finest bodybuilders. And for somebody to do dance, don't you think that stamina, endurance, and body movements are important?
Very important,
And
sir.
Yes,
who's the Karaka for that endurance?
Venus.
Mars.
Venus, Mars.
Sir, endurance, how Venus is coming, sir.
Mars, Guruji. Mars.
Mars is the Karaka for endurance. Now this should be Nishbala Mars, no? Understand? So always Nishbala is very, very powerful. None of the books are spoken. Like I told, secrets are always kept secret. In Varga Chakra, we taught that the first Varga only was completely 8 or 9 hours about this Nishbala planets, everything. So always remember from this course perspective, Nishbala planets are important. Here, 7th Lord is exalted. No doubt in that. Okay. Let's remove that Nishbala concept as of now. But 7th Lord is exalted. But what is the problem here is the dispositor Saturn is combust. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Dispositor
Yes, sir.
Saturn is combust. And this nakshatra lord is moon. Who's nakshatra lord?
Asta.
Venus. Mars Nakshatra Lord.
Mars Nakshatra Lord is
Shravana.
Shravana. And where is that moon?
Pisces.
Titi Shunya.
It is in
Titi
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 Shunya, sir.
Shunya.
It is in Titi Shunya.
It is
Right.
Titi
Shunya.
Shunya it is.
Now that means what? Seventh house is very weak. That means the wife will have a very hard time in controlling the native. Correct. Now you see this ascendant lord is Venus. It is in Scorpio. Understand? Venus is in Scorpio and dispositor is exalted in Capricorn. Correct.
Correct, sir.
Therefore, ascendant lord is stronger than seventh lord. That means this person will never listen to the spouse. This person is no other than Kamal Hassan himself. Had he listened to even one spouse, his life would have been proper. Has he been able to listen to anyone? All of them, this person. Okay, first one, Vani Ganapati, you leave, fine problem. Sarika, you leave, some problem. Gautami also, he had problem. Pooja Kumari also lately had problem. He never listened to anyone. Understand? Always while deciding a chart in any bhava, I keep saying again and again, the dispositor of that particular nakshatra is, or particular lord is always important. Seventh lord in 11th house. Textbooks gave, okay, whichever that big books are there, multiple wives. But I know many people, seventh lord in 11th house, they will not even see other females. Understand? They'll just point their head down and they'll go off. Why? Because fourth house is very important. The fourth house represents chastity. If a fourth house is very strong, definitely this person is not going to do anything immoral. Correct or not? Didn't we see that in fourth bhava? If a fourth bhava is spoiled, I told marriage is not going to happen. Didn't I say that? I said if your fourth bhava is weak, marriage will
Yes,
not
Guruji,
happen.
yes.
Because fourth bhava is the bhogam, sukham. If that is one is spoiled, where you will enjoy. Okay. So now, are you all getting a picture? Because just like a robo saying and writing, I thought if you go in this way, it will be more easier.
Yes, Guruji, understanding.
Okay.
Sir,
Super.
one question may I ask, sir? Yeah.
No,
please.
I will finish, Shil sir, then I will give some
Okay,
time, then we can.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Generally, if third house is Titi Sunyam, okay, it is not good, I said in matrimonial compatibility. Why did I say that?
Arguments, fights from the very beginning.
Correct.
Viriam,
But just
sir.
just to
Communication.
It
Padma
is
madam,
also
just
it is also
just
the
to go.
ninth house from the seventh house, the bhagya.
Super. That is what I told in matrimonial compatibility class, right? It is a bhagyam to the seventh house. It's a bhagyam to the seventh house. This is very important because wherever we are discussing remedies also, in the remedial class one, I told if that bhagyadipati and the remedy sthanadipati, that is the seventh place from there, if they are itself in bad, we saw that in sixth house. Few people also told, Adam sir or somebody told, sold the house and personal loan something, and right, that is important. It is a ninth house. There is a bhagyam to the seventh house. Generally, you go and see any of these charts. You all will have many charts because most of your professional astrologers, teachers, go and see whoever is having a spoiled third house, they would have had a various trouble in the marital life. So only in matrimonial compatibility, I told if Gemini and Sagittarius is spoiled for a lady, definitely that marriage life is going for a dance. You check. That means we have to understand certain things even more in minute detail. That means if eighth lord, either to your lagna or if lagna lord is connected, that means that person himself is responsible for wrong things in the relationship. Whenever you see any chart for that matter, whenever it comes for a counseling or anything, check if eighth lord either to lagna or lagna lord is connected. That means he himself is responsible for the wrong things. Fine. He can be corrected. But at the same time, with that combination, if the sixth is also connected, then he is very problematic. You should analyze all the other points in the chart very, very carefully. If I say like this, then 4 lagnas will automatically come into picture. Correct?
Yes, sir.
What are those 4 lagnas?
Aries,
Uh,
Taurus,
correct. 2 more.
Scorpio, and
Libra.
Libra.
Libra. Super. So for Aries, already the first and 8th is Mars. If anyhow, if this Mars is going and sitting in 6th house, or if 6th Lord is getting connected to this, definitely that person is a problematic person. And for Scorpio, 1 and 6 is the same. And if it is getting connected to the 8, then also the person is a problematic person. And for Taurus, 1 and 6 is Venus. And if somehow 8 is getting connected, then this is a problematic combination. And for a Tula Lagna, if 1 and 8 are Venus, if somehow 6 is connecting, then the person is also a problematic person. Generally, you see, there is also one sayings in old Tamil books, or for that matter, even in our Sanskrit books also says that, okay, without any deviation. Means 4 or more planets, that means 5 planets in 7th house, or 5 planets in 10th house. They say they will not have that marital life as a good one. Husband may die, or separation, or marriage itself will not happen. Why? Because whenever that 7th house is having 5 planets, or 10th house is having 5 planets, it gives a sannyasa yogam. Even if 12th house is having it, that means that bed comfort is going to be lost early. Means husband or wife may die early or separate. Understand? So these things also should be needed to give due consideration.
Sir, 7, 8, 12.
7, 12, and 10.
10. Okay, sir.
Why? Because why I'm saying that? Because there are certain pointers in the Facebook and YouTube and all. People are seeing and asking, sir, now if there are more planets in 7th house, means more husband or more wife, is it? Not at all true. It is quite opposite. It will be a very childish and foolish statement. You have to, if there are even 5 planets in 7th house, Kama Trikona, where you have to go and check whether that person is moral or immoral. How you will check? Suppose there are, suppose for the
6, 8,
same,
and 12, sir.
no, for the same Libra Lagna, there are 7 planets, sorry, 5 planets in 7th house. How you will say the person is immoral or not?
So we should check the 4th house.
You should check the 4th house, 4th lord. At the same time, you also have to check the 7th lord's dispositor's placement. Only after coming to a conclusion with these two, you will be able to understand that. Otherwise, it will be very premature statement of an horoscope.
So can you give an example for more clarity?
That is what, for example, same Libra Lagna, let us assume there are Mercury, Venus, Sun, and Saturn, and Ketu. So more planets are there, means 5 planets are there. Generally, they say, oh, heavy planets are concentrated here. That means Kama Trikona is activated. Now, okay. Now, instead of Saturn, you put another planet. Now, same Saturn is sitting in, let us assume in Capricorn. It is sitting in the own house, 4th house, 4th lord. Now, 7th lord of Mars, it is sitting in the own house. So, 7th, the dispositor is also good. Understand? And the 4th lord is also sitting in the same 4th aspect. Now, let us assume that is also having an aspect of Jupiter from, what is that, Virgo or something. Definitely this person will not do good. That means what we can say, he will or she will go and do a lot of public service. She is more expected to do to the society. Here also, he or she is meeting lot of persons, but not for sexual purpose, but for their upliftment. Got it, madam?
Yes, sir.
So where is Jupiter, sir? I missed it, sir. Please repeat, sir.
Virgo.
Saturn in.
You put it any, madam, put it anywhere so that it is getting an aspect in 4th house. That's all.
Oh, got it, sir. Oh, sir.
But at the same time, if the dispositors become Sthiti, Shunya, Neecha, Badaka, then the problem will be more.
Then problem will be more. Definitely that will be there.
Okay.
Got it.
Because certain negative things we have to say only indirectly. because it is going to defame somebody's character.
Sir,
Positive things.
sir, if one of the condition is meeting and another one is not meeting, then they will have the thought process, but they will not act.
Correct. Now let us assume the dispositor is weak. That means here what? That marriage is a failure. Okay. Marriage is a failure. But fourth is good means they may get that thought, okay, shall we go get married second time or shall we have something? But since the fourth is good, that thought will be only a thought process.
Okay.
It will not allow to cross the boundary. Because fourth house is nothing but boundary, right? Fourth house also indicates your boundary. The Karaka for fourth house is a rope or a boundary.
Right.
Okay. Fine. Now, with that being said, anybody else is having any other doubt? Okay. Now, because Padma Madam asked that, okay, so we will also go from another angle. Okay. Connection of fourth house or fourth lord to Jupiter is always good. Let it be natural benefic, functional benefic or anything. Benefic or anything. Functional benefic also not a problem. Connection of fourth house or fourth lord to Jupiter is good. And strong mind is indicated by a strong moon. Now let us assume in the same case she gave one example. Maybe an hypothetical example she gave. Okay. Or maybe some client chart or something she would have asked. The same thing, let us assume in that chart, okay, moon is weak. Moon is weak. That means mind is weak. Means like let us say moon is in each, it is in Scorpio, let us assume. Mind is weak. Mind will be very weak and easy to get influenced also. Means there will be people or there will be thoughts. Oh, okay, let's go and try out what is there. Now, because this Jupiter is having connection to the fourth lord or fourth house, or even for that matter, for that weak moon, again that thought will come and they will come back. That last moment they will come back. They will feel no, we are doing wrong. Understand? But thoughts will be fluctuating throughout their life. It will be like a daily suicidal. Understand? Because that weak pin is keep on pondering them. So, like I taught in remedial class, that weak moon should be remediated. Corresponding Bhava should be taken and remediated. Then that thought process will go off. Naturally, the fourth house, one of the Karakas is moon also, because fourth house is also your mind. And fifth house is what?
Intelligence, knowledge.
Inner mind.
His subconscious mind.
Subconscious mind. Understand?
Sir, can I ask a question here? Since you're
Sure,
talking
sure.
about remedies, so you said that we have to remedy that bhava. So we have to remedy the karaka, or we have to remedy the bhavadipati. What do we need remedy?
No.
For example, somebody is having weak mind. Okay. Then in that case, you said we have to take the remedy from the seventh from the moon, and we have to consider that bhava and the planets placed over there, etc., etc. Okay.
Correct.
But if somebody is coming for, say, I'm not sure how to put an example. Suppose somebody is coming for any other thing. For example, somebody is coming for mother related troubles, like somebody is having mother issues, problems from mothers. In that case, we should take the fourth lord for remedy, or we should take moon for remedy. What do we take?
Padma Madam, for all the cases, you have to take the Bhava Adhipati and only do the remedy.
Only
Okay.
Bhavadipati we have to
Bhava
take.
Adhipati only you have to take and do the same thing which we taught. Understand?
Okay, sir.
This moon, being a natural Karaka, it will have that weak mindset. For that moon related, they can do. But for that Bhava related thing, that Bhava Adhipati is opposite and Bhagya only should be taken.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Your question is correct. Thank you. Okay. Next, in this seventh house means automatically Navamsha, all those things and all will come that we have already discussed in matrimonial compatibility. Okay, because this is not a Varga Chakra class, but like I said, Navamsha also should be given due importance. Okay, and I already told you, right, in that class also, whichever planet is exalted in Navamsha, if you want to enjoy the result of that exalted planet in Navamsha, only after your marriage it will give the result. If you don't get married, that planet is non-functional in your horoscope. Okay. See, some people, have you seen, after marriage, they are going to buy land, vehicle, property, immediately, quick development after marriage.
Yes, sir.
Till 35 years, nothing. After 35 years, he got married. After 40 years, he's having 2 cars, 2 apartments, 1 house. That
Yes,
means
sir.
what? That means
True.
what? His fourth lord is exalted in Navamsha. So only after marriage, he got all these things. Still he got married. This fourth lord got put some long leave and he was sleeping. Understand? So remedy was marriage there. Understand? If you want to go and check all these planets which are exalted in Navamsha, correspondingly, whichever that planet is, that would have given result only after the marriage. In a very subtle way.
True, sir.
Okay, super. Next. Now, let
Sir,
us
small
also.
doubt, sir. If in Navamsha, if otherwise it is a debilitated, it's giving more, sir? More result?
Sir, that is what I'm saying. You all don't go and advance. Topic I told is exalted planet in Navamsha shall give marriage after marriage.
Okay,
That's all.
okay.
Is that clear?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Next. I'll tell this. If you all want, you all go and check this. Okay. It will be 100% true. If in anybody's chart, if the 7th lord is connected to Lagna or Lagna lord or moon, okay, if your 7th lord is connected to Lagna or Lagna lord or moon, let it be any Parivartana, exchange, or Lagna lord going and sitting in moon's house, or moon coming and sitting in Lagna lord, or a mutual aspect. If your 7th lord is getting connected, okay, if your 7th lord is getting connected to Lagna lord or moon, then they will be very good checker or checking inspector. Immediately they will identify all the mistakes. They are here only to identify the mistakes. 100% it will work in all the charts if this combination is there. So I will say whenever a horoscope is coming, this is a checking inspector horoscope. Be careful if you are getting married to your daughter or son.
True, sir.
Sir, my MIL has this.
True, sir.
True, sir.
Sir, in my case, my Lagnadipati is aspecting the 7th lord.
Lagnadipati sound Lagna or Lagna lord. And sorry, your Lagnadipati is aspecting the 7th lord.
Yes.
Then definitely, like whatever you do, you will see if your husband is doing some mind. No, this is not like that. You have to do.
Yes, sir. Yes, I do that.
And Padma Madam will say, no, you have to check like this. It is like that. Okay. Suppose your 7th lord is in 3, 1, 5, 7, 9, 10. This Bhavas. Okay. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. All singular Bhavas except 10th one. They want to do good public service because 7th house is also service society. Understand? They will do good service. So don't think, what, sir, you finished the 6 bhavas just in one statement. We will go in detail. Each bhava will go 15, 20 points. Don't worry. Or just have these pointers.
Yes, sir. If 7th lord is in 1, 3, 5, 7,
5,
9.
7, 9, 9, and 10. They want to do public service.
9 and 10. Okay, sir.
Like this panchayat, okay, counselor, or NGO, all that. Okay. Generally, they will also say a proverb in Tamil, or it can be in any other language as well. Whenever you are doing Annadanam, what they will say?
Annadata Sukhi Bhava.
That is correct. But what they will say? Your word is correct. They will generally say not to see the face, but to see the plate and do the Annadanam.
Yes,
Means
Guruji.
you should never see the face of the
Yes,
person.
sir. Okay. Yes, sir.
Understand? Okay. Another very important sutra here is if a person is in seventh lord is in 6, 8, or 12, Titi Sunyam, Astangam, or Nicham, then also definitely his Dampatyam is not satisfied. Understand? It is not satisfied. Okay, Guru's aspect, something might give some improvement, but satisfaction level will vary, that's all. Some or other you will lack some completion. That time what we have to do, like I told in matrimonial compatibility, you have to match this chart with a chart which is not having that deficiency. Understand? If one person is not able to, what is that, in a cricket match, let us take, we have only two options while having that power play. Understand? If one person doesn't know to play, at least other person should be a strong person so that he can overcome that deficiency. Okay? That is very, very important. Otherwise, the relationship will go outside the boundary. So, okay. Dampatyam is seventh. So, what is the bhava for Sukha?
Fourth.
Fourth. That means what? If both the seventh and fourth bhava are spoiled, then there is no enjoyment to that native. If it is in the wife chart, husband will desert her. If it is in husband chart, wife will desert him. And there are certain combinations, maybe certain dispositor in good position or Jupiter aspecting them might bring down that negativeness. Otherwise, write down, if seventh lord or Venus is retrograde, then it indicates less marital happiness in a male chart.
Sir, please repeat, sir. If seventh house of Venus.
If seventh lord or Venus is retrograde, then in a male chart, it indicates some lack of happiness in marital life.
Seventh Lord and Venus both are retro.
If seventh lord and Venus are retro, then it indicates lack of marital happiness for the male. If seventh lord and Mars is retro in a female chart, then also it indicates lack of marital happiness in a female chart. So both the Bhavakaraka and Grahakaraka going retro is not a welcome feature. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you all write down the Karakas of seventh house. Write down the topic as a Karakas of seventh house. Spouse. Spouse. Partner. Partner. Close friend. Close friend. Second child. Second child. Customers. Customers. Marital life. Marital life. Dampatyam. Dampatyam. Dampatyam is bed comfort. That's all. Okay. Public work or public service. Foreign travel. Foreign travel. House of remedy or remedial sthana. For any planet or any house, the seventh house is the remedial place. We saw that. So only is the house of remedy. They will say nivritti sthanam, they will say. Next you write Maraka sthana. Maraka sthana. Bouquet shop or this flowers and all they will sell, right? At the bouquet shop, flower merchant, all this is seventh house only. Next, commerce or business. Commerce or business. Next is gift. If somebody is having this seventh lord in first house, they will get things easily as gift. Anybody is having seventh lord in first? Huh? Next, kidneys. Kidneys. Pilgrimage. Pilgrimage. Lusty talks. Lusty talks. Means the talks will be always cornered only about the sex. So like that also they will talk, and they will talk. Okay. Jewelries. Dress and jewelries like that you write. Next. Desire for sweets. Desire for sweets. Next.
Sir,
Societal
sweets,
status.
sir. Sweets in
Sweets. Sweets. SWEETS.
Ah.
Sweets.
Right.
Next. Societal status. Fifth. Okay. Weighing balance. Weighing balance. Weighing balance. Next, sex. Sex. Next is mother's mother. Mother's mother.
Second we write grandmother.
You right, sir. Then grandmother means father's mother, mother's mother, you will have a doubt, right? So only I told mother's mother. Because father's mother will not come in seventh bhava. Next, mother's property. Next you write increment or addition. Increment or addition. So what is this increment or addition? Try to understand it. Okay. Because you are almost completed 6 bhavas, Paravasamagam, Rashi Karakata Mandal. Try to apply. Just don't be a typewriters or understand. Writing is important, but more than understand. And increment or addition is, suppose 7th lord is in 4th, property will increase. Understand? 7th lord in 3rd, they told the person will be having more sexual partners or will do. Why? Because increase 7th bhava means. 3rd means bhogam. You'll be more interested in doing the bhogam. Need not be with multiple partners, that also can be. Or the same partner will be, his expectations will be more. Understand? 7th lord in 6th, diseases will increase. From one disease, it will become 2 diseases. Sir, I had sugar, sir, automatically BP also came, sir. Understand? 7th lord in 10th, 2 jobs. So, like that, this 7th lord is an addition. Sir, 7th lord in 12th, you see, these people will sleep even in the morning. Then only they will get some satisfaction. Or afternoon times, they will have their food. Just 45 minutes to 1 hour nap they want to take. Without that, the 7th lord in 12th will not feel satisfied. Now, why did anyone get or understood why we are saying everything as 2? Wherever the 7th lord is sitting. What could be the reason?
It is a partner dual sign. I'm sorry, partner.
Sir, 7th is not a dual sign, no? It is a fixed movable sign only, no?
Yes, sir.
Sir, aspecting the Lagna also. It is like opposite to the Lagna.
So what? Lagna is also movable sign only.
Kendra.
Sir, Upachaya Sthana from 2nd house, 6th to 2nd.
Okay, that logic, that whatever you're
Kendra.
saying is correct, but per year it may not apply that. Now, what is the first child?
5th
Fifth
house.
house.
Number 1. What is the
Yeah,
number 2
second.
child?
7th house.
7th house.
7th
7th house.
house.
So all are 2 only.
Oh
What
my
is there? A small logic
Oh.
only. Huh?
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, got it. I was thinking, oh, because of it. Okay, got it. Kendra.
Sometimes you should not go too deep. You should stay at the lower level.
Yeah,
Even
okay.
this getting water from bore, all that well, this and all, this is 7th bhava only. Okay. Water well and all. Why? Because ascendant, what we call rising. Right.
Yes, sir.
7th bhava is a fall, means down. That means all this water, bore, well and all is this 7th only. Now suppose you go and check. If somebody is having their 7th lord in 4th house, then definitely in front of their house there might be a water source, or if rain comes, water will stay stagnant, or just in front of their house there might be a depressed area, or it will be down, or a down will go in front of their house. The road will
Correct,
be
sir.
down.
Correct.
Understand?
Correct, sir.
And even for these people who are having the 7th and 4th, usually second time if you put to bore, you will not get that much water. But for these people, second time if they put to bore, no, more than the first time they will get it in second time. They also, first time there was some block like that. If it is a negative planet or somewhat negatively influenced, then the story is different. Because what is the mind satisfaction, Bhava?
5th.
4th.
4th, sir.
And 7th is Bhogam. That means what? Bhogam also 2 eyes.
Increase.
So, generally, whoever is having the 7th lord as in 4th, you check. Your mother will be the second child or it will be the youngest child most of the times.
Oh, absolutely. Bang on, sir. Correct, sir. My mother was the
Okay.
second child.
Okay, fine.
Mm.
Next, and this contraceptives. Okay, contraceptives means you understand it's a child protection barrier, or prevention barrier rather. Okay, these contraceptives are also this seventh bhava only. And they also told it's a street of business, means a house of businessman or business street. Next, magnetism, attraction. This magnetism is for what? To attract the opposite gender. That's all. Magnetism. Next, this is stamping. This stamp and all they do, right? This stamping is also seventh bhava only. And all stitching means joining. Your wife is joining you or your husband is joining you, seventh bhava. So the stitching related karaka is also seventh bhava only. Your 10th lord is sitting in 7th. So kind of joining, stitching, designing, all that will come automatically. And reproductive organs are also 7th. Oh, 8:33, yeah. 8:34. Okay, you all come at 9 o'clock. I'll continue with a few more karakas. Then lots and lots are there in 7th. Don't worry, we'll go. Even ideally I planned for 8 sessions. If required, I'll take another 2 sessions also. So don't worry. Come at 9 o'clock quickly.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.